This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
MP disapproves Prime Minister's leadership. De La Salle hosts a reunion. And PNG dance crew departs for International Dance League. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Former Prime Minister Peter O'Neill has heavily criticized Prime Minister James Marape, accusing him of failing to address the escalating national crisis in the city, particularly the looming health concerns in the nation's capital if water supply issues are not properly addressed.
The member for Yalibu Pangia, Peter O'Neill, when commenting on the looming water supply interruption last week, mentioned the Prime Minister has not been able to manage the country well, under his words.
Marape does not deserve to be in that office. Who the hell is he? Just because he thinks he comes from a province that is supplying us LNG doesn't mean that he owns the country. He is incompetent. He's proven it time and time again. Out of the 15 or 16 million people in this country, you can't find one person who can help manage this country well and of course provide basic services to our people. I think Yumi too must wake up legally. Yumi, how much Loman nothing, I've been named Loman nothing.
O'Neill said the national government from time to time has failed to meet the basic services for the people.
When you proclaim that you've got 200 billion Kina economy, and yet you can't fix the services that are basic services that our people require to survive. So some they think that this is politics. It's not politics. The reality is facing me, facing you, and every family in the country.
He added that when issues are not properly dealt with, it becomes a crisis for the country.
So I support the call by the opposition leader and deputy opposition leader Sepuka that the health crisis is looming. If you start having cholera and all these diseases facing the city, you have, of course, disaster on hand.
O'Neill also made remarks on the possible El Nino predicted to hit parts of the country.
Now, El Nino is just, I think, going to take full effect in a few months' time. Government has got, up in the highlands, most of them are running out of food. And shortly they'll be asking government to supply relief supplies. How long are we going to feed our people with that when the dry season extends for a few months and probably into the year?
The Yalibu Pangia member highlighted the government is able to supply multi-million Kina projects which do not have the ability to service the people. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
De La Salle Bomana alumni from different eras gathered for a memorable reunion, celebrating the school's rich legacy while strengthening connections between past, present, and future generations.
De La Salle Bomana Old School's alumni reunion brought together former students from all eras in a special meet and greet event, celebrating the legacy of Bomana Secondary School's past, present, and future. Old boys stand out in numbers, creating a vibrant atmosphere filled with memories, friendship, and renewed commitment to the school community. Minister for Economy and Rural Development Joseph Leland delivered the keynote address, reflecting on his time as a student and values instilled during his years at the institution.
This school has produced all the people that our country needs. The workforce needs to run the country. You are all already here. That's how much this school has done for us and our nation going forward. And that's how this school has been shaping and molding all of us to contribute to the development of this country, Papua New Guinea. When the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare ushered PNG into independence in 1975, De La Salle Bomana responded by producing the workforce of the country.
Lelang added that the school has produced leaders from different walks of life and encouraged former and current students to continue upholding the discipline, integrity and good ethics learned from the prestigious boys' school. Meanwhile, the De La Salle Bomana Secondary School principal highlighted the importance of the alumni meet and greet, saying it strengthened ties between former students and the school.
Okay, so firstly, the meet and greet was initiated by the alumni. So that's the 1991-1993 group, that alumni in that era. So the organizers of it are Mr. Namani and the rest of the 91 up to the 93 era. So their purpose was to reconnect and re-energize and network with the boys, and we feel that this is a very important connection for them to make. So in them connecting as an alumni, they're able to come and support us as a school.
She praised the organizing committee for successfully staging the reunion and said the school looks forward to working closely with the alumni in the years ahead to support future development initiatives. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the De La Salle Bomana Secondary School meet and greet continues to unite past and present students, with pioneers sharing inspiring stories, memories and reflections on resilience, friendship and the school's enduring legacy.
With the De La Salle Bomana Secondary School meet and greet, the president of the Caribou Crash Association, Patrick Gao, reflected on one of Papua New Guinea's most remarkable survival stories. Gao said he was a 17-year-old student cadet from De La Salle in 1972 when he boarded a Royal Australian Air Force Caribou aircraft traveling from Lae to Port Moresby. The plane tragically suffered a controlled flight into terrain in the Kudjaro Gap Valley in the Morobe province. As one of the few survivors, he took charge under extreme adversity to keep 3 other young cadets alive until search parties located the crash site after 3 days. He was awarded the George Medal for his exceptional bravery and leadership. The crash remains one of Papua New Guinea's most significant military aviation disasters. Following the trauma and his miracle survival, he was inspired to devote his life to faith and study for ministry. He was very emotional to share his story as a pioneer during the meet and greet.
Okay, and one of the requests was this. We are asking the Australian government, could I bring the Caribou Crash, one of the elements, especially the propeller, to the school so that it could be put as a part of the significant celebration after our time has gone.
His other colleague Nicholas Kekena, who is from the 1971 to 1974 era and a secretary of the Caribou Crash Association, also shared his thoughts on the meet and greet while reflecting on the good old memories shared at De La Salle.
I'm proud. I see it as to me it's sad for me because during the Caribou Crash in 1972, I lost some of my friends, my classmates. I came on the first flight and my colleague, he came on the second flight, and these are the ones that survived. 4 survivors, but only today, 2 remaining survivors with us today. And when we celebrate the De La Salle Caribou Crash on 28th of August each year, it brings back all memories and
Both say the meet and greet is very important as it will keep the bone, history and legacy of De La Salle Bomana alive for future generations while strengthening connection among all boys from all eras. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
The hosting of the Pangu Party Convention this year reflects the special political journey in the last 59 years. And those that have led was involved throughout the years of existence. Pangu faithfuls across Papua New Guinea, including members of the parliamentary wing, non-parliamentary wing, regional leaders, provincial branches, party executives, senior members and supporters convened at the Hilton Hotel in Port Moresby.
Prime Minister James Marape, in his address at the convention, expressed it had been an honor to lead the Pangu Party since 2019, While commending the party leadership, executives, regional leaders and members, PM Marape stated his decision to resign from previous government was upon his conviction that Papua New Guinea could do better. He reminded every member of the party and those present on the purpose of the convention.
This convention is not just about the next election. I want to take our minds away from the next election and focus on the next generation. For if next election is our focus, without next generation as deep in our soul and DNA as our core focus and mandate, then we are missing the mark. 1967, this party was birthed by men who are greater than all of us. Those who had no hindsight of experiences. They had no hindsight. 1967 was but only 16 years from the first legislative council that Australia put together to establish a form and structure of government.
Prime Minister Marape drew reflections on the history of Pangu.
Pangu was formed just in order. At the backdrop of 1967 and 68, you had the Bougainville's aspiration for self-independence, a topic that is still contemporary today, and Pangu must find a solution. You had the Motugan associations in East New Britain, who were front-runners of self-determination. You had the Papuan Besana in the southern part, who felt they must run. You had those from my kins up there in the mountains of PNG who felt we were not yet independent ready.
Pangu Party has done great and have been of great impact to the nation, Papua New Guinea.
Those of you coming in, the next generation, the youths amongst us, as you work, Pangu was there in the formation of our country. Pangu bettered this country's constitution. Pangu set up this country's court system. Pangu bettered Ombudsman Commission. Party bettered our country's police. Pangu bettered our country's defense force. Pangu bettered in 1976 our provincial government system. Minister Soroi is working hard to make sure we decentralize properly, giving autonomy and functions of self-government to provincial governments. We want to cover the special place of Bougainville. If it is a yes vote, we'll go through a process. If it's a no vote, we'll go through a process without killing the aspirations of self-determination. Those parts, this convention must gravitate towards a policy focus.
He delivered a statement of acknowledgement to the government caucus for every work done and to see the party come this far.
And I want to say thank you very much for all who've been part of the government caucus, or party Pangu Parliamentary Caucus the last 7 years. It has never been easy 7 years. We had high dreams, but along the way, our dreams remained as ideals for what we want to do for our country. But challenges have been real. Needless to repeat what my brother DPM has mentioned, managing politics, managing man-made crisis, managing natural disaster.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Speaking at the 2026 Pangu Party Convention, Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso told members of the party that they have a responsibility to show leadership that can determine the economic prosperity of Papua New Guinea.
Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso called on every leader to adapt to the mindset that can create a pathway for Pangu Party achieving a greater and better economy.
Pangu is our Lord. We brought independence. Our job now is to determine our economic prosperity. It's a long, hard journey. It's a long, hard road. It won't be easy. We won't fix it in our lifetime. Lifetime beli mi yun na fix him. And by go yet. Okan tok nubla party bakam na ronim. Still all too banana fix him too. But it's got to be the start of a journey and a start of a path, and we have to follow it diligently so that we have to do what is right for our country.
Rosso told members that they are elected to do better for their people.
We have to do what is right for our country. Because why did we get elected? We got elected to represent our people and to do better for our people, for the love of our people. We want to do better for our people. That is why we sit in these chairs.
President of the Pangu Party also delivered a remarks stating the convention is to see what achievements the party has achieved.
We are here because this is a special group, this is a special association that has brought us to where we are. As a responsible political party and achievements, we are here to find out their achievements. We are here to learn about their achievements and the progress since Marape Rosso took office in 2019.
She also emphasized on determination which can drive the party through to many good accomplishments.
This party is totally synonymous with the development and founding of our country through its independence in 1975. I feel it is proper that we must emphasize our determination to see this country progress as Pangu party at the time envisaged when it created this particular organization, this association.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
For the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Awareness activities for the 2026 electoral roll update have commenced in the Yalibu Basin and Imbongo proper local level government areas of Imbongo District, Southern Highlands Province.
The awareness exercise for electoral roll update aims to ensure eligible voters are properly enrolled and that inaccuracies are corrected ahead of the 2027 National General Elections. Yalibu Basin LLG Electoral Roll Update Coordinator Kelma Pora said the week-long awareness campaign is focused on educating people about the importance of updating their voter details. Mr. Porras said common issues encountered during polling include the names of deceased persons, married women whose names are still listed in their former communities, and young people who have reached voting age but are yet to enroll. He said women have recently married into new communities are also encouraged to transfer their enrollment details to their current place of residence.
Rosim all man married longan na Mary go married outside or no can put him name Larem stop because I'm all barolim enroll him lo narbla. So that's all me doctoran komorol bakam you may make him good black komorol long Southern Highlands. You must make him good. So me yet me go out talk saw long all some all parents can boom and me go long all schools now talk saw long all crowd all some this like something in mass come up.
Mr. Porras said the awareness campaign will cover all wards and villages within the LLG area to ensure residents understand the importance of maintaining an accurate and updated electoral roll. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
In the wake of the second International Day for Dialogue Among Civilization, which was observed in Beijing, China on June 10, Chinese Foreign Minister unveiled global vision for cultural cooperation. The initiative, emphasizing stability through dialogue, is also an indication of significant evolution in the partnership between Papua New Guinea and China.
The Chinese Minister for Foreign Affairs Wang Yi's strategy calls for nations to rise above bias, promoting mutual respect and rejecting the notion of civilizational superiority. His framework focuses on 4 key pillars: fostering mutual respect, prioritizing people-to-people connectivity, blending heritage with technological innovation, and strengthening global dialogue mechanisms. It's noted for its continuity, creativity, unity, inclusiveness, and peacefulness. We are ready to work with all civilizations to illuminate the oath forward, drive progress through dialogue and mutual learning, and create a brighter future for all humanity. For Papua New Guinea, these values resonate deeply with the Marape Rosso government's focus on holistic development. Bilateral relations have matured beyond traditional infrastructure projects, such as the Napa Napa Solar Power Project, to include vital cooperation in health, education, and cultural diplomacy. According to the Chinese Embassy in Port Moresby, both nations remain committed to consolidating a cultural foundation for shared future. As global tensions rise, this commitment to dialogue serves as a blueprint for the two countries to navigate the path towards modernization together, respecting the unique cultural identity of every nation while ensuring the benefits of exchange reach both rural and urban populations. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
Papua New Guinea's 2-time world hip-hop champions, One Squad, departed for Australia today to represent the nation at the prestigious International Dance League.
At the Jackson's International Airport this morning, One Squad was officially farewelled by families, supporters, representatives from Pacific Industries Limited. One Squad enters the International Dance League as one of Papua New Guinea's most celebrated international performing groups, having earned world recognition and placing PNG family on the global dance map.
If anything, we just want to represent. We want to be heard, we want to be seen, and we want to be appreciated, especially from a little Pacific island out here. Not many people know where Papua New Guinea is. So representing and showing them that we can be up there with all those pro leagues.
A member of One Squad who will be making his debut on international stage has shared his anticipation representing PNG on a global platform.
For me, it takes a lot of weight to represent the country, but I'm proud to represent our country, PNG. I'm feeling excited and a bit nervous at the same time because it's my first international flight and my first debut for an international competition.
One Squad continues to inspire and encourage young people across the country to stay committed and dedicated to their dreams.
Just an encouragement to everyone, like chase your dreams, never give up. There's a lot of good things happening in the near future. So as long as you push yourself with your passion, you'll be okay.
Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
In advocating for community emergency preparedness, the Rotary Club of Port Moresby has delivered a donation of a life-saving automated external defibrillator to respective emergency physician Dr. Gary No.
Director of Community Services for the Rotary Club of Port Moresby, Adam Hughes, made this presentation complimenting their initiative of increasing the availability of defibrillators throughout Papua New Guinea. The Rotary Club of Port Moresby is focused on enhancing projects that improve healthcare, strengthen communities, and deliver practical assistance where it is needed most. Having partnerships with organizations such as St. John Ambulance, PNG, and community leaders like Dr. Gary No is a boost for Rotary Club in creating safer and healthier communities throughout Papua New Guinea. Inspired through objective to save lives, Mr. Hughes deliberated sudden cardiac arrest can happen to anyone, anywhere, and often without warning. He explained access to defibrillators within the first few minutes can dramatically improve a person's chance of survival. Mr. Hughes spoke about the importance of sport that brings people together and promotes healthy lifestyles, but he further emphasizes that medical emergencies can occur anywhere. Having an aid available at sporting events can make the difference between life and death, and they are pleased to support the PNG Archery Association through this donation. Dr. No expressed appreciation for this donation and commended Rotary's ongoing commitment to community well-being. He thanked the Rotary Club of Port Moresby for its leadership and commitment to this initiative and looks forward to ensuring this device supports both community health activities and the PNG Archery Association. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
President of the Autonomous Region of Bougainville Government, His Excellency Ismail Torohama, joined the Morobe Bougainville community in Leh yesterday to commemorate the Autonomous Bougainville Government Foundation Day.
Held under the theme Securing Our Future the Melanesian Way, the day brought together Bougainvilleans living in Morobe Province, leaders of the Morobe Provincial Government, and invited guests to mark the establishment of Bougainville's autonomous government and reflect on the region's journey towards self-determination. While highlighting the significance of the occasion, President Torohama acknowledged the deep connection between Bougainvilleans and their land, describing it as central to their identity and future. Torohama thanked the Morobe Provincial Government for its warm hospitality and acknowledged the organizing committee for hosting a successful event that united Bougainvilleans residing in Morobe. He also acknowledged the long-standing support of leaders and people of Morobe Province for Bougainville's political aspirations, paying tribute to the late former Morobe Governor Luther Wenge, who consistently advocated for Bougainville's right to self-determination. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NAS Fund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 cleanup building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise, and by you like it.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Students from the International Training Institute will now have more opportunities to secure their own job training in various companies, following the recent signing of a memorandum of understanding between the institute and 5 business houses in Ley Morobe Province.
The companies include Ley Biscuit Company, SVS PNG Limited, Frable PNG Limited, the Ley Travelers Inn, and CB Tech IT Solutions. The agreement reaffirms the industry partnership and workforce development between ITI and the business stakeholders. International Training Institute chairman and co-founder said the agreement allows their students to be selected by those companies for on-job training that is vital for the students to build their portfolio for their CVs.
Ultimately, what we are here is that about our jobs for our students. Ultimately, what are they studying for? Either the majority is going to work, some will start their own business.
Chairman and co-founder said the week was historic because the institution signed 7 more companies, including 2 in Port Moresby. He said this is part of the process to get more companies and stakeholders on board to provide this very important internship for the students.
But also I signed another 2 in Port Moresby, so it makes it 7 MOUs this week.
Ley Biscuit Human Resource Assistant Manager said the company as always supports employment opportunities and they are happy to partner with ITI to provide the on-job training for its students. The HR Assistant Manager also emphasized on the main requirements by the Ley Biscuit Company, saying attitude is one of the main things they will be considering.
Assess not just the technical and educational background, but also the attitude.
ITI students are urged to use the opportunity to equip themselves with the required training experiences that will be provided by the companies. Lauren Jimal, National MTV News.
Training officer.
A team from the World Bank Group has visited the Ley Market Redevelopment Project site yesterday. The project is funded under the Urban Youth Employment Project of Ley City Authority, and the visit by World Bank is to observe the local youths who are involved as interns in the construction.
The visit is to see the overview of the site for planning and protocol arrangements, and also to see the intense experiences on the UIEP2 initiative. According to a statement from the World Bank Group, the Ley Market is one of the city's most important community spaces, serving as a vital economic hub for thousands of local vendors, especially women and small and medium enterprises. The statement noted that the new market would provide a safe and reliable place to sell fresh produce and traditional goods. The market is currently being redeveloped through a partnership between the Ley City Authority, the Australian government through the Economic and Social Infrastructure Program, and the New Zealand government. Once completed, the main facility will accommodate more than 1,300 vendors and at least 20 SMEs in a secure and modern environment. The Ley Market project is also generating jobs and skills development opportunities for more than 100 Papua New Guineans employed on site. The site visit also demonstrates how public-private partnerships under the UIEP2 are equipping disadvantaged youth with industry-led market-relevant skills and facilitating the transition into formal employment. Since November 2024, PNG-owned MINPEC has trained around 37 UIEP2 trainees, 30 females and 7 males across multiple batches under the UIEP2 internship program and technical vocational education and training on-job training program. The trainees have been acquiring hands-on experience in construction skills like steel bar fixing, machine operation, carpentry, masonry, and painting. Upon completing their internships or OJT, trainees have since transitioned into permanent roles with MINPEC. It was noted that 4 of the female trainees are currently undergoing 1-year machine operator training with MINPEC under the ESIP Ley Market Trade Qualifications Program. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
The International Training Institute in Ley graduated over 300 students on Friday at its 47th graduation ceremony. ITI chairman and co-founder Senthil Kumaran Sentivel said the institute continues to innovate through empowering students to lead, making the graduation another testament to the hard work and support of ITI.
Since 2025, the Institute has entered a significant period of transformation in both physical upgrades, additional courses, and installation of digital boards in all its classrooms as part of its commitment to modernize the students' experiences, at the same time enhancing the quality of teaching and creating a more dynamic, engaging learning environment. Mr. Sentivel said ITI has expanded its academic horizon by launching 2 new programs, the Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality Management and the Diploma in Small and Medium Business Management. Meanwhile, ITI has hosted the very first AI Summit in Papua New Guinea and has launched the first stage of the Institute's Learning Management System or LMS. The institution also launched its first-year undergraduate degree program in Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, establishing another distinguished milestone for the institution. Mr. Sentivel said ITI will continue its support in providing second chance and opportunities for students nationwide. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
Now moving to overseas news. Tensions between Washington and Tehran escalated this week after Iran carried out missile and drone attacks on U.S. military base across the Middle East. That was in retaliation to American strikes on an Iranian targets around the Strait of Hormuz.
The Middle East reignites. Iran and the United States exchanging fire after a US helicopter came down near the Strait of Hormuz. The 2 pilots rescued by an unmanned Navy vessel. Donald Trump blamed Iran for the crash, saying that while both pilots were uninjured, the United States must, of necessity, respond to this attack.
There is a defensive strike that has been taken. It is proportional and limited.
The US targeted areas around the strait, hitting Iranian air defence systems, ground control stations and radar sites. Iran's Revolutionary Guard firing back at Gulf states hosting US military bases. Donald Trump faces a balancing act here. He would have felt no choice but to respond to the downing of an American helicopter. But he is under significant pressure at home to bring this war to an end. And he doesn't want to compromise negotiations. Another complication for those talks, Israel's continued pursuit of claimed Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. A strike on the historic city of Tyre, killing at least 8 people. Australia renewing its calls for an end to the broader conflict.
We're very worried both about the human impact, of course, that comes with war, but also the economic impact that is having a massive effect on the global economy will get worse rather than better.
An appeal to de-escalate as tensions flare yet again.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Yes, we're back. And we're back on the search for more stars for Vocal Fusion Season 13. If you've got the voice, then we want to hear it. MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13 one-off auditions will be held on Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st of June at the Cosmopolitan. Save the dates. Pick 2 standout songs to audition to, practice, and see you at the Vocal Fusion Season 13 auditions at the Cosmopolitan.
True
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Gumini District Rugby League under the Simbu Provincial Rugby Football League Development Program saw its official launch recently with funding support of 100,000 kina from the Office of the Governor of Simbu Province, Noah Cool.
The Gumini District Rugby League and the Simbu Provincial RFL Development Program has kicked off with the support from Simbu Governor Noah Cool, who has committed 1 million kina to support rugby league development across all 6 districts of Simbu, with an allocation of 100,000 kina for Gumini RFL. Representing the government, the Guinea LLG President Anton Kuman said the funds will assist the district organize and run league competitions. Highlighting Papua New Guinea's interest in NRL, Kuman said provincial RFL development program nationwide aims to build a talent pipeline and nationwide support base for the PNG Chiefs.
Register finish na 2028 or bago inside long NRL team. Where you miss our interest through. Every NRL game and you miss our interest through the bloody solution again and you miss our go sit down on screen. 2028 one team that you may Papua New Guinea bago inside. Also so government and look this plan our stadium rugby league organ of province. Districts around the country.
The official launch was attended by Simbu Provincial RFL Chairman and PNG RFL Lower Highlands Confederation Participation Officer Nuape Kuipo, who jointly launched the district competition.
You like him rugby, you come back in. Now make you big thumbs up, looks like. They are almost true. I'm going to money black arm, same. True support behind the league. Continue to support us, man. Gumini Rugby League and just come in this year.
Mimi Pio, Trukai Sports.
The recently launched Gumini Rugby League program aims to provide pathways for young players, including school boys and girls, to showcase their rugby league talents and pursue opportunities at the provincial and national levels.
The Simbu Provincial Rugby League Development Program aims to strengthen rugby league and build a competitive Simbu Warriors team capable of re-entering the Digicel Cup competition in 2027. PNG RFL Lower Highlands Confederation Participation Officer Nuape Kuipo said all registration requirements and fees are completed for teams participating under the PNG RFL.
Former Kumul number 1 to 5, huh? I'm supporting all the leagues with Simbu. I'm after team. How the league? I'm tapping him, registration, look at that leagues too. Which means you guys are fully compliant. So side to safety, player welfare, everything is guaranteed.
Kuipo also urged all players to undergo medical examinations before participating in competitions, noting that player welfare and fitness are important.
You probably need to fill in some receipt, do a proper medical check, and then you come and play. It's a must that you go over the clubs, must take him slab. Ownership, looking doctor and make a medical check. Nungo you got sick, underline 6 stop, you come here and you give maybe lolika.
The Simbu Provincial RFL Development Chairman, John Kamane, also encouraged young players.
Rugby Football League, no Karim. Go next level. You got demand? Yes. That's why Tupla Oligo finish, Nablago Stablo Dabaris, Nablago Stablo Candes finish. Gumri Misawe, Plati you will give name finish. Now welcome son of Stabia. Tomorrow, Oba Karim, Flag Block Gumini.
The recent launch of Gumini RFL marks an important step in the development of rugby league in Simbu Province, with local leaders hopeful that increased investment will produce future stars and strengthen the province's presence in national rugby league competitions. Mimi Pio, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebasa din ha? Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise. And by you like it.
To highlight the burden that TB places on people.
Monday night on In Focus, we hold discussions with the organization Businesses for Health.
TB is spread when somebody who has tuberculosis coughs it up into the air. When another person breathes it in, that's how they transmit tuberculosis.
That's on Monday night.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Truka Sports. The Simbo Provincial Rugby League Football Development Chairman John Kamane encouraged players to uphold Christian values and practice self-discipline, both on and off the field.
Mr. Kamane called for support from players, communities, and all stakeholders to boost rugby league in Gumini district.
Strong him, rugby inside of Gumini. Now, Milad, appeal all the players, play both boys and girls. You must go in shallow church. You must slow to. Aren't talk God. Now discipline him yet. Now you become a successful man. The very behind. With that, God bless.
PNG RFL representative further called on all participating teams to maintain strong discipline throughout the competition. He said strict measures will be enforced against players and teams that fail to comply with the rules and regulations of PNG RFL.
Executive, if anybody fight, rouse him in the game, suspend him. If anybody, you touch him, referee or linesman, if I come here, you will automatically get 2 or 3 years ban, I believe in life. So let's develop community rugby league for the next 10 or 20 years.
Mimi Pio, Chukai Sports.
The Port Moresby Strikers Football Club dismantled Kula FC 3-0 in a full dominance match at the PNG Football Stadium in the round 5 of the PNG FA Premier Soccer League.
The Port Moresby Strikers concluded the round 5 of the Premier Soccer League, making a strong statement through their impressive performance from preventing Kula FC to score. The Port Moresby Strikers started the match strong, pinning Kula FC in their own half.
scoring 2 goals through Eaka Philemon and Jonathan Allen. The Kula FC regrouped and came back in the second half, making improvements with their defense, but the Port Moresby strikers were relentless as they scored another goal through Jonathan Allen, coming out victorious. The assistant coach and franchise owner of the Port Moresby Strikers, Gordon Monub, acknowledged the Kula FC for the game and shared his thoughts on their performance. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Air Niugini's Balosdat Association was among 10 teams representing regional airlines and airports that participated in the 36th Annual South Pacific Airlines Darts Association tournament in Phuket, Thailand.
Held from 21st to 24th of May, the tournament was not only a platform for competition, but also aimed at fostering friendly games and networking among aviation professionals. Established in 1988, this long-standing event features single, doubles and team categories. The Air Niugini team, comprising 28 players including employees and spouses, competed strongly across all 3 categories. Team captain and Air Niugini head chair from the flight catering department, Thomas Molen, noted that Air Niugini, as the host airline for this year's tournament, delivered an exceptional tournament. Moreover, in the team category, Air Niugini emerged as champions and also secured a 3rd place in the women's singles division. The airline claimed both the female trophy and the female singles plate. In the blind doubles category, the team captured the blind doubles trophy and an additional 3rd place trophy. The team captain, Mr. Molen, achieved the Big Fish Award for the highest checkout of 170, marking a historic milestone as the first Air Niugini and Papua New Guinean player
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your Visa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Visa Visa card.
Years ago, Datec PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Datec PNG.
Hey there, I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly sunny, then fine to partly cloudy evening. And Popondetta, mostly sunny, then partly evening.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 14th of June 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.